Cheers to the dreamers, the seekers, the wise. Crystal avenue will reach in the skies. Through tarot and starlight we'll always roam. In the heart of the universe we found our home. Comes where the mystics play. We speak the language of the Milky Way. A touch of Venus, a kiss from the moon, guiding lost hearts with a sweet gentle tune.
What up, Team Libra? Hi, Libra. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, whatever time you're watching this video. So we are going to do your June energy check-in, all right? We're going to see what's good for June for Team Libra. Before we get started, we are going to talk about this. Make sure it was the right way. This is my book. It is called Say You Love, and it is a testimony of triumph over the darkness of childhood, SA, and addiction. All right. So I'm very vulnerable and honest and like spill my guts and whatnot in this book because I wanted to send a message of hope and inspiration for anybody that's out there struggling. Okay, you are not alone. All right, you are not alone. Like, I have done some major embarrassing dumb ass shit. Okay, I've had a lot of things happen to me. I've lived 1,000 different lives in this one lifetime. And hello, my name is Crystal, and I'm 4+ years into recovery. I am a recovered addict, and this is my journey of how all that came about. All right, so you can get this book on Amazon for $12.12. You can get a free download if you go to my website at crystal-lavender.com. I'll be scrolling across the bottom of the screen down here. Or you can get a signed copy if you email me, all right? And I'll sign it to anyone and ship it to anywhere, okay? So all of that will be in the description box of every single one of my videos, as well as the about page on my channel, okay? So let's get this party started. Let's get this party started for Libra. Woo, woo. Welcome back, guys. Hi, Mama. Hi, Laura. Hi, Julie Booley. I know I did Scorpio again. Monet. Woo, woo. Monet. I remember you told me it was Monet, not Monet. Monet. All right. Let's see what we got for Team Libra for the month of June. You guys are amazing. I don't know what all these little things are. What are all these little things? Let's see what it says. I don't know what all this XP means. Community leaderboard. Okay. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Libra. What do we got, Team Libra, for the month of June? I am a Libra too. For those of you that do not know, I am Libra Sun. I am a Capricorn rising and a Sagittarius moon with a Scorpio Venus. I've got so much Scorpio in my chart. Like, I have a Scorpio stellium and I have a Libra stellium. What do we have for Team Libra? All right, universe. Please let me give the most direct message for whatever Libra needs to hear for the month of June. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Please let me be a conduit for whatever message Libra needs to hear for the month of June. Please and thank you. What does Libra need to hear for the month of June? General message for the month of June. Give another shuffle. What is the general message for the month of June for Libra? The moon. So some of you might be either having really, really prophetic dreams, like your dreams are extremely vivid. There could be messages from past on loved ones. I know last night I personally had a dream of my friend that recently, well, not recently, but passed away. I lost like a bunch of people in my recovery, but I had a friend visit me in my dream last night. So there is there might be somebody that is visiting you in your dreams, some sort of passed on lover, passed on loved one, passed on lover that is going to visit you. And this is also walking a fine line between fantasy and reality, or having emotions like repressed emotions. Some of you could also have a Pisces or a Leo, because we got strength. We got the strength card here, and we've got the moon card. So if you're dealing, there's something that makes you feel a little out of sorts, because the strength card came in reverse. Like, I don't know if there's something that you are in, like in denial about or refusal to acknowledge, or there could be something that um, might be hard for you to verbalize. It's like I feel like there's something that needs to be said, but it's more of a feeling and you aren't finding the right words for it. You aren't able to articulate clearly what it is that you need or what it is that you feel um around a specific person or a situation. It's like they almost have you tongue tied, you know. But you got the Queen of Cups here and the Ten of Pentacles. So there might be something that isn't going the way that you originally thought it would go. Like you might have had some sort of idea of how things were going to go and how things were going to turn out, and it's like everything kind of flipped this 180, and you're like, whoa, 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 like what's going on here? You know, like where when did I take a left? Like I should have took a left at Albuquerque. You know, like why am I not taking a left at Albuquerque? Like what's going on here? Um, like I feel like you kind of want to backtrack or take something back, or um, like you're like, I wish I would have never done that, or I wish I wouldn't have been involved in that, or I wish I wouldn't have, or I wish I would have. There's some sort of like you feel very like conflicting, like a Libra, all wishy washy, feeling conflicted. What's up with that? uh, there might have been something that started out like you thought it was going to be one way. You thought it was just going to be fun. You thought it was going to, I don't know if it was a job that you started, that you had, like, you were like, man, I'm going to love this position. I'm going to love working for these people. I'm going to love being here. I'm just going to plug in. And like, it's like, once you got there, you're like, I don't know about all this, I don't know about how it makes me feel. Like, I don't like the way it makes me feel. I don't like the way I feel about the situation. I don't like the anxiety that it comes with. Um, Yeah, if you need, I will send that book out to anywhere. Like, I will sign it and send it out to anywhere you need it sent to for anyone that needs any sort of inspiration or a message of hope about addiction. All right. Absolutely. Okay. And I feel like you're trying to hold on. It's like you're like, okay, is this just a phase? Like is what I'm feeling like a phase? Is it going to smooth out? Is it going to get better? It's like you're holding on and holding out. Mm. So it might mostly like whatever's going on. Um, you might just be in your head about it, Libra. Like there might not be anything seriously wrong with any of your situation, or with if you're dealing with somebody else, if you're dealing in a romantic relationship, and it's like you might be analyzing every word, every text, every silence, every not silence. It's like you could be like really, really over analyzing. Really super over analyzing. Like I don't think it's not it's not the worst. Like if you're wondering about the worst case scenario, it's not a worst case scenario. All right. But it does kind of make you feel a little bit unhinged, but it's also showing you where you have not healed yet. It's like those parts of you that still feel trapped, that it's like whatever this situation is bringing a lot to the surface, a lot of unhealed wounds, a lot of it's like bringing a lot of awareness to where you're still a little bit vulnerable, to where you still feel like you feel like your armor, like you have a kink in your armor, and I don't know if somebody came up in there and like stuck their finger in your armor and you're like, whoa, I didn't even know that there was an open spot there. It's like, when somebody, like, you had a hole in your shirt, and like one of your friends walks by and sticks their finger in the hole in your shirt, you know what I mean, and it kind of startles you. You're like, wait a second, I didn't even know that there was a hole there. It's like I feel like like you're startled, like something about this situation has startled you into an awareness, like you weren't aware that you had that vulnerability, or that there was like still that unhealed wound. It's like it brought up some sort of reflection, that like, okay, well, maybe I'm not quite ready for this situation, or maybe this isn't the right position for me, or how am I like how am I handling, like what can I do to handle this situation better, like um how can I make less assumptions and be less confrontational or less reactive. It's like really like tapping into your emotional responsibility. It's like, I don't know, something feels like you're trying to be a grown up. Are you trying to be a grown up, Libra? Trying to be like super like it's not that you don't want to be like, you don't want to like let all, like you don't want to vomit all your emotions on the table because you kind of hold on to those, but you also don't want to like you don't want to not feel emotional either. It's like you're trying to keep that balance of like logic and emotion. You know, but some of you are disappointed. There could be somebody that's disappointed in a King of Wands, like some sort of manipulative um player type energy, but at the same time you're trying to remain like realistic about the role you played in this in something, or like the red flags that you swept under the carpet, or it's like, you know what you're getting into, so it's like you can't be too mad at them. It's like you're like mad at yourself for um letting it go this way. I don't know. Let's get a different message. This is weird. Let's get a different deck. Whole different deck. Deck switch. Different messages. Those were odd. What other story do we have for Libra for the month of June? That one was odd. Like I didn't feel very tapped in, and I'm a Libra, so. All right. Messages for Libra. What do we got for Libra? Messages for Libra for June. Everybody's getting this Two of Pentacles, juggling responsibilities, or like really, really like evaluating. Three of Swords, the Queen of Swords. So you might be making some very harsh decision, some head over heart. Like you might be high out chopping somebody, high out chopping, like chopping some shit out of your life, cutting it off. It's like cutting it off from the source. Like you're not going to go by the order of the chain of command. It's like you're going to go straight to the source. It's like if there's some sort of chain of command, or you got to like put in an application to talk to a person or to do this, it's like you're going to bypass all of that and go straight up the ladder, go straight to the source. Say what you need to say. But you got the Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So there might be a new love headed your way. There might be a new love opportunity, or like some sort of new like something that piques your interest, somebody that like catches your eye. And it feels like that might be after a disappointment, or like being juggled. Like maybe some of you were juggling multiple opportunities, or there was somebody that was juggling you with multiple opportunities. And you're like, I don't chase, I replace, So you might have caught somebody else's eye, or somebody has caught your eye, because that's brand new. Page of Cups, Ace of Cups, that's brand new love. So tell me more about this brand new love. Off with their head. We cut them off from the source on the other one. What's up with this new love? What do we got for this new love? New love for Libra. What do we got? Ooh, the King of Pentacles. This person could be a CEO, the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. So this person could be a CEO, an entrepreneur, a business owner. I don't know, like I was saying in the Scorpio reading, like a power couple is like when you got one person that's extraordinary by themselves, right? you got one person that's extraordinary by themselves, and you put another person that's extraordinary by themselves, and you put both of those people together, and then boom, you're like unstoppable. All right. And I feel like this person, this new love that you got is fucking unstoppable. Like y'all might work really well as business partners together. Hey, Ed Williams, you guys work really well as business partners together. You guys both motivate each other. Like you guys are both inspired by each other, you know. But it does feel like there's a little bit of like past trauma that you're still working with. You know, you're still healing from some of the past, but that's like that other message. It's like you're very aware. Like when you have these triggers that come up, it's like instead of like emotionally reacting to them, you evaluate them and then handle them accordingly. You know, like you're not just running off of the mouth or running off of the mind. It's like you've already played all those cards before. So it's like in this situation, like you want to like you're really being careful to evaluate your emotional responses, to not just like plug in information that you didn't get. But it feels like there's so much potential. Like y'all work really really well together. There's a whole lot of happiness here, a whole lot of happiness on the table, you know. But that's like inner happiness with yourself. Queen of Wands, there's nothing but kings and queens. Like this new love is emotionally mature, you know. Like equal give or take, equal reciprocity, like equal amounts of passion versus inspiration. It's like you're not just the muse for this person. It's like sometimes there's relationships where it's like one person is the one that's the go-getter, you know, that the one person is the one that's amazing, the one person is the one that does everything, and then there's the person that's on the sidelines kind of like cheering them on, but they don't really got their own thing going on. I feel like you guys both have your own, like you guys are both a powerhouse, you know, with the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. It's like you guys are both. Hey Ralph, what up, Ralph? You guys are both, yeah, Nine of Cups. You guys are both emotionally independent. You guys have both been around the block. You guys have both like done the inner work. You guys have both evaluated like you're like it almost feels like healthy, Libra. Like this, like dare I say, this kind of feels healthy, like a healthy connection. This new love feels like a healthy connection. And you might not know what to do with that, you know? I mean, that's what we're healing for. Is it's not so that we can handle trauma, it's so that we can handle something healthy, right? So that we can communicate our desires and our expectations and set boundaries and stand by them. It's not so that we can deal with more trauma and more trauma and more trauma. It's so that we can actually like be successful in a healthy relationship. And I feel like this new, and the disappointment is not on the table, right? The disappointment, it's like you're not going to be disappointed with this situation or with this person. Page of Pentacles, like you guys might move really really slow, but that's actually really healthy. I feel like this is a really healthy start to something that's got a whole shit ton of potential, at least for the month of June. All right. For the month of June, it's looking really, really good for new love. So don't be all up in your head. Don't be pulling a Libra, okay? Don't be wishy washy. Like once you make up your mind, make up your mind and like do what you say and say what you're gonna do. All right. Don't go backwards on that shit. You could be dealing with. We've got a Leo. We've got Pisces, we've got Libra, Taurus. But this new person, like they've got their shit together, and they're not gonna put up with no bullshit. But you're gonna feel like you won the lottery. You're like, finally something freaking healthy. Finally, I've got something that I can sink my teeth into. Literally. They can meet you. Ooh, the Two of Cups. Like they're very well geared to you, to your body, to your emotional reactions. Like they feel you out. It's like they can feel you out physically. They can feel you out spiritually. Like I feel like they can even they'll even be able to talk to you telepathically. It's like they can telepathically call on you. You know, and you guys might be a really like you might indulge in some sort of um like sexual fantasies that you haven't ever opened up. Like you're going to be more open, like for some reason you'll be more open with this person as far as your sexuality and as far as the part of the parts of you that are hidden. It's like you'll feel so comfortable with this person that like it's like all of your doors are open, all of your skeletons are on the table, you know, like you might be willing, like you might be willing to do some things that you've never been willing to do before, just because of how comfortable you're going to feel in this connection. All right, or how comfortable you feel with this person, and it's going to be long-term, stable, and committed. Okay, so this new love, like whatever your past stuff is that you've gone through, it's like it all taught you such value, like it taught you so many valuable lessons about how to be able to handle something that of this dynamic, something of the with this much success, because not only are you successful by yourself, but this other person is successful by themselves as well. So the two of you together is like, that's a powerhouse of badassery. Yeah, neither one of you, and it's like you're not chasing, they're not chasing. Y'all just do your own thing, do your own thing. And it doesn't make you feel insecure. It's like you don't feel insecure about it, you know? Like you're not sitting around waiting and they're not sitting around waiting. It's like neither one of you are chasing. It just feels like a very healthy dynamic. Very, very healthy, Libra. The Knight of Cups, that's like that Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? This person could be a sweet talker as well, or you're the charmer, Libra. You be a charming motherfucker, man. You could charm the pants off of whose pants you trying to charm off. You trying to charm off Mr. CEO's pants over here? Yeah, let your guard down. Okay? Let your guard down. Don't be too guarded with this person. I don't feel like you're going to feel the need to. You're not going to feel the need to be guarded. All right, what other messages can we get for Libra? What is the message for Libra? Let's get a spiritual as fuck card for Libra. Bam, bam, bam. Thank you guys so much for being here. I truly appreciate every single one of you. Like you guys rock my world, man. I love you guys so much. What do we got? It's up to you to find the beauty in the ugliest days. Everyone survived some super shitty days, but even when it comes to those crappiest of crap days, if you look back, you can pretty much always find something beautiful. Maybe someone was unexpectedly kind to you, or for a split second, the startling gold sunset made you forget your life was crumbling, or perhaps there were donuts with sprinkles at your first AA meeting. The trick is to train yourself to spot the beauty in that very moment, real time. It makes the ugly days a little less ugly. Like I said, I'm not into that toxic positivity, but you can't have a bad day with a good attitude. You know what I mean? And you can't have a good day with a bad attitude. So it's kind of up to us, like how our day goes. Like we wake up and we decide in the morning, like, nah, I'm not having a shitty day today. Even if shitty stuff happens, you know what I mean? It's like, ain't no swine gonna dull my shine. All right, Libra? Ain't no swine gonna dull your shine. All right. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here. That was your June reading. I will get your weeklies out as soon as possible, and I will see you guys next time, okay? Love you. Be good to yourself and others always and always. And if you would like a personal private reading, go to my website, crystal-lavender.com. And if you would like a download of my book, on my website. If you want a signed copy, email me, all right? I love you guys. Okay, bye.